We are here Saturday. Wow, what a week. What a week. I think I want some birds singing in the background. Oh no, we'll just take native drums. Those give us good readings. Native drums of healing. There we go. Somebody's singing in the background. Or it's like Asian. So let's put some music above that. I don't mind it. I just don't know what's gonna come. Oh, here we go. We have it. We have it. Okay, so we have commercials first. Sorry about that. Okay, so as the title says, this is going to be a part 2 of that King of Swords short that I did. And it ended with a draconian, alpha draconian. Yeah, so that's where we're gonna pick up the rest of the story here, which gets interesting. So grab your coffee, grab your tea. Oh, mama's happy. All right, so I hope everyone's doing well, happy, healthy, and taking care of business. Saturday fun business. There's always business, isn't there? I think on Saturdays it's like that domestic business. But either way, y'all have to relax. Okay, so we're gonna get really dark and deep. This is an 18 and over channel. I do curse sometimes, that I don't think it only tends to be when I'm picking up the energy of someone else that's very irritating and I just want to like get it off me, so I kind of curse. It's kind of like, I don't know, I'm realizing what the trends are here, what the patterns are. Okay, we'll backtrack with the short that I did. You're very sassy. Yeah, we can't backtrack too much. Okay, you're very sassy, and it's not easy to kind of catch you. You're kind of like a wild butterfly or a wild beast or some sort. But anyway, somebody really attracted to you, and then you have like massive energy coming against this. Alpha draconians, corrupt, unethical cults. So if you were like me, who've been here doing this like 10 years or so, 5 years, you know, it started in 2017 when they did the algorithms and they started realizing, oh, I don't know, things changed. That's when I think they switched up a lot. So they did like an infiltration in 2020, and they've been trying to take the energy of the chosen ones, of the ones that have enlightenment. Okay, many of these happen to be Lyrons, strength, courage, bravery. Many of the and or star seeds, or the Lyrons are looking at the star seeds. Manifest and gain their memories. Okay, so the star seeds, I did this in 2023, was 2024. I called it time capsule energy, where the star seeds have the DNA that's gonna, you know, like give them the information. And this has to do with the tree of life, the Kabbalah tree of life. So it's almost like these star seeds and Lyrans are seeing something going on in regards. So this is religious, this is historical, this is ancient. It's about the correct integration and the correct life lessons and emanation, which I don't know exactly what that means. But that was the end of the role part 2. But now we're going to get really into detail into the energy of what I picked up as I was putting the cards away. So there's a high priestess here that's trying to break up a connection. Okay, this is what I feel. There's a high priestess that's done the work to try to break up probably the cult situation. You can't see these cards. I'm sorry, they're glary. But these two really stood out. And the high priestess and the 3 of swords. And then the hermit was on the floor. So the masculine has gone into hermit his energy because there's a high priestess that has been trying to luge. So, and look at this. Oh my God, give them, yeah, luge by giving them giving them a broken heart. And the female has also gone hermit. So now I didn't see this, but this is interesting because this is how these readings play out. Um, both of you are hermiting your energy at this time. Two different decks, okay? But it's a male and a female, so that's you guys. And what this is the energy I've been telling you. This isn't gone into like the spiritual realm where you're really communicating with spirit. And this masculine seems to be looking for you in the spirit world. Interesting. Okay, so you guys are interesting. Okay, you're beating this Three of Swords. Okay, you're beating this Three of Swords energy. That's the only thing I can pick up, because the next cards that I got were really interesting. Super duper interesting to me. We have the Phoenix Rising. Okay, my loves, you have been the Phoenix Rising. And you are like a swan now, coming out, the black swan into the white graceful swan, the ugly duckling swan. Okay, now because of these energies, you have a vulture above the Phoenix energy. So they want to know how you did it. They want to take this energy from you. They don't want you to rise too high. Okay, you might get burnt by the sun, but I doubt it, because you're also the earthworm. Okay, this is the hermit energy. So this is you knowing how to nurture yourself, heal yourself. This is a lot of the masculine, I think, picking up the self-healing through, I heard liquidation, which is not the word. Juicing. Juicing is the word I wanted to say. It's funny. I don't know how I heard that word instead of juicing. But anyway, so the swan has a lot of tentacles with the octopus underneath it, which is scary to me, because they're watching this gracelessness. Your ancestors are watching them. So this is a swan. They're saying that this swan can only mate with a lifetime partner, because octopuses only can mate once and then they die. So either you've already had a child, or somebody's trying to infiltrate your womb to come in and have a child with you, which is very dangerous. And that's why your ancestors are here, completely on guard. Now the scales are becoming even. I'm sweating like a... Oh, hold on, let me get a little bit of this. Let me log on, my loves. Hold on real fast. I may have to leave early because always interruptions. And that's how they've always had it. They really went in hard since May. White Olander. Oh, there we go. There's so many celebrity stories. There's Renee. Oh God, there's such a story. Back in my heyday. Oh my God. Okay. They took me down. So because because also, let's do the intermission. I'm giving away the deck. So if you guys sign up, even though my numbers are going down, because I don't know how they do it, they make the numbers go down. I'm still, when I reach 30 new ones, but my numbers will keep going down. So this will be proof of how I can show that I'm giving a giveaway. Numbers should go up. I am getting subscribers, but the numbers go down. So that's proof to all of you that what I say is legit. Like, they don't want you to hear me. They don't want you to know what I'm talking about, which is fine with me. I don't need approval. That's the problem. They try to, like, for some of the chosen ones, they try to shame you. They try to make you feel ostracized, dismiss you, push you to the side, you know. But many of us are really like the hermit energy. We're not out there twerking it up. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Justice. They're trying to close my throat. The scale is evening out, my loves. And then, which is interesting, is that you have dragonfly energy. So this was accompanied by the cosmic egg. So somebody's really trying to come in and take from your womb, my beautifuls. This is very particular divine feminine reading, I would say. Oh, let me just cut. Oh, hold on. I was watching IG, so I turned on the volume for one of these things. Okay, so they're really. So this is the snake year. Very sexual. Okay, this is confirmation. I didn't look at it this way, but then we got the Scorpio card. Okay, so this, if you hook up with the wrong person and procreate, right? You'd be stinging yourself. You would really be advocating for your child, that, so you would be kind of on the enemy's side. You would really, and when you're pregnant, you're super vulnerable, because we have the Empress here, so they want to make you in a state of vulnerability. And every woman who's had a child, or taking care of infants, knows how vulnerable a pregnant woman is. But there's something very magical about your energy, really out of this world. Or I think it's out of this world. I keep saying that because they can't put you in a box. They can't label you and say put him or her there. This is the zebra energy, and if you could see that beautiful orange triangle, so you have like amazing capabilities, intuitive capabilities. And also, zebras are accepted pretty much worldwide, but they're only regionally in certain places. But zebras are either black and white, so you're either all in or all out. So that would coincide with this scorpionic energy, Pluto, okay? And that's the energy that's come onto the universe right now, that I always say Pluto don't play, okay? And like Pluto will just take you out. Like yesterday, like a couple days ago, what happened this past week, that was very Plutonian energy in Aquarius. It happened in a public place, the 11th house, life and death. Okay, we're not going to talk politics. That's not what it's about. But I've been trying to explain the Plutonian energy is something, it's atomic. This is the new atomic bomb, the social realm. Okay. So you're looking really good, though. You're looking in like the Empress. And somebody is looking to like approach you or make a choice to come up to you or something. We'll see. And then we're going to leave it off here with the, well, not leave it off. There's still more messages, but this is where it gets a little more confusing. Yeah, I think I went a little backwards, because the whole reason I started this spread is I'm going the other way around. So apologies. So it's somebody who's very materialistic. And this looks like a Capricorn. This is typically a Capricorn, Saturn, or so you're always met by material. So your lovers, okay, this is a download. So your lovers, the lovers you've had, you're always met with them being very materialistic in one way, shape, or form, and you have a lot to offer these lovers. And that would be why you would have like some kind of draconian energy around you saying, no, we don't want you to be with somebody who's going to give to you. We want to be able to take this from you. We want to be able to take from Divine Feminine's wound. And I don't know why I'm picking up Divine Feminine. Well, I do know there's a masculine here who's healing. He's unawake. So they want the awakened feminine, the awakened womb. And you don't even have to be able to have kids. Like, this is just getting in your womb. It's not about like, just saying, because I know I have an older crowd. So they're going to say, don't worry about it. I don't have kids. Yeah, but you have sex. Don't lie about that. Okay, so let's get into like why I started pulling these cards like this and then started looking at everything. I was looking at the reel. I was putting away cards from the reel, and you have the King of Cups with the 10 of Cups. 10 energy came in, all right? Because, well, I don't know what happened to the other 10. I lost it. I put it away. But this is someone from your past who's very, the words that just came out were upset and demanding. But the words that I really want to play out are, they're really, they're really pressed. Yeah. They're really pressed thinking about you in the past, because like it hits them now in the present that you gave them an emotional contentment, okay, that you gave them something that hasn't been given to them. Maybe they've been dealing with toxic people and they're just looking at the past and they're realizing, oh, and you might have a lot of Scorpio, or this might be a Scorpio. Take it how it resonates, because the Scorpio's coming in strong. So is Libra, Taurus, and Gemini. Okay, those would be the signs, because you're being seen as the one. You are being seen as the one. All right. This person sees that you're, see, they must be spying on you, because they're watching you, okay, from the desert, like way far away from you. They don't want to be near you. They want to watch you up close, but they want to be way in the distance. So they could be scrying. They could be like, whatever. It's not, it's those magical things that people do to spy on people through mirrors. Okay, so get rid of your mirrors. Only use them when you need them. Butterfly, they really can get you and attack you bad if you have mirrors. Whenever I see these demo reels of, because I love to watch, I have interior design. I love it. I love to watch architecture. So the way that homeowners are fixing up their spots and stuff, I love to watch it. There was one guy that put a mirror right next to the bed. And I was like, well, this guy doesn't watch tarot, neither does the girl. So I was thinking, sorry, it's kind of funny to me that I'm thinking, like, people, like young couples need to know this. It's important. You are transforming in front of their eyes. And the thing is, this is the full grown, you're not a caterpillar anymore. You're not a metamorphosis here. You are the full grown butterfly. And you could be a monarch butterfly, which is very, very unique and special. Okay, you might have a beautiful voice. Okay, I see you guys out there. I see my beautiful tarot readers with that voice that they have. Like, some are singing and you're like, ooh, please don't do that. But some you're like, wow, they're really like, and they don't, the ones that sing don't brag about their voice, but the ones that don't have the best voice sing the song almost all the way through. Just saying. Spider, yeah. So they want to catch you up in spider energy. They want to get you in a web, in their web. Okay. So they're that's why they're watching you from afar, to see how they can approach you. Like, they're trying to see what angle they can come towards you with. Okay. These are lizard people. These are dry people. Could be dealing with alcoholics. When I went to New Mexico, I lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and they had free range of alcohol. I mean, it was like everybody drank in the desert. Okay, it's high up in the sky where the air is thinner. This is where Oscar de la Hoya would go and train. And so he would get his edge, because he would be in this higher mountainous area where the air is thin, and it takes about 2 to 3 days for our body to acclimate. But they had casinos, and they would love to go there. I personally, as an empath, very early on, like in my early 20s, I could not go to horse races. I could not go to casinos, because my body would physically make me so sick inside, and I couldn't breathe because the people at the time. It's so interesting how you look back and you're like, wow, I've been an empath my whole life. I didn't realize that. Well, I mean, I do realize. I mean, empaths know we're different. We're like, we're different. But these people would drink. So these people are hosts, okay? So whoever's coming at you, they're host to these entities. Their house is the home that these entities take, and they see, and the spirit sees you out there or in the camera, whatever, scrolling. They catch your energy and they go, that's the one. That's the one. We're gonna have to see. They like to steal resources. And when I saw this card, I almost thought it was 2 people. It just feels like it gives me 2 people energy, not just one. So these are people that are they know you very well. Like, they feel like they know you very well. But you may not even know. You only know one of them, or you don't really know the other. So, shapeshifters. And then, okay, so then the signs that we got, okay, this was phenomenal, because I love when spirit really speaks clearly. So we have the planet. So this, they're trying to attack your finances, okay? Lo and behold, big surprise. And we rebuke that, okay? We rebuke that in the name of Jesus. They cannot touch our finances. They will only be in the cesspool of their own finances and their own demise. We are shielded by the blood of Jesus. This is Saturn energy. This is second house energy, values, assets, and possessions. All about the money. Capricorn, very greedy energy, which we saw. Libra, okay, justice. So they're also doing it through the justice system. Unfortunately, many of our leaders are corrupt, okay? Unfortunately, that's the way that the cookie crumbles here in the world. Now, this used to be a third world issue. It's now worldwide. Scorpio. Finances, some other people's money, OPP. Midhaven, yeah, the 10th house of career. All this is getting illuminated. Okay, so they might have been siphoning your funds, your money, you know, instead of getting the amount that you would get typically, it's taking a lot longer, and they are, you know, they do this by taking your viewership down, by attacking you psychologically. There's so much that they do. I don't like to go through that, but those are the ones that I got. So let's do tarot right now. I think I have time. So they are watching you. So if their energy comes out, you know, this is I looked on my Facebook, and there's this big political, which is, you know, he's known to be a demon, a cross-eyed demon. And he's on my Facebook. And I'm like, okay, now I got cross-eyed demons on my Facebook following me from the government, from my own government. So there is, you know, this is, and they are very possessed, these people. They see your light, and they're super possessed. They're in very high positions, okay? They could try to steal your ID. They could detain you. Like I heard, you know, they want to detain you, but they want to physically, like, get the police and say you're under arrest, you're being detained, you know, you have the right for a lawyer. They want you that way. They want you like that. I mean, it's great that they want that, because what they want for you is what they're going to get for themselves. Because we're manifesting. We're going to use Archangel Michael. He wants me to tap in here. Okay, so let's get into this, Spirit. Thank you for the messages. And do we have my angel card deck? I think I do, but it's over there. I want to see this, Spirit. The wheel's turning. The wheel keeps on turning, turning into the future. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Yep. First card up from Archangel Michael, number 10. Ace of Cups. Fulfilling in love. On the resurgence, wow, of a relationship, spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, a new home. Yeah, you deserve a new home, because they probably kicked you out of your home. So yeah, you're getting two aces. You got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Earth. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Yeah. I don't feel that this is a masculine coming into your energy. I know you don't like hearing that, but I don't feel it. I think it's divine feminine stepping up. Because, like, they have a lot of work to do. It's a motorcycle driving real fast by. So they have a lot of work to do, and they have to do it alone. And you're just not meant to be doing it alone. I mean, with them. You're, like, I feel like you'll feel even lonelier if you're with somebody who's not matched for you. Which is possible. Missing an opportunity. Yeah, they're missing an opportunity with you. Like, they know that you're getting a new offer I feel like you're investing in yourself. Okay, I feel that's what I feel with this energy here, the Ace of Pentacles. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or on boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Yeah, many of you are waiting for a masculine, and because you're waiting, you're missing your own opportunities to do things for yourself, to own the bag, baby, to be the fat cat. 10 of Pentacles. It's almost like they're out having fun and having a good time and enjoying life and exploring, and I mean really exploring, men and women, and just dibble and dabbling and cheers and all of that. And Divine Feminine is not. I don't know. A very happy family life, yeah. Financial security, finding magic. See, but you're working on stability, financial security. So some things that build, that stay for a long time, strong foundations, take longer to manifest. So that's slow and steady movement. And so the masculine is like fast and furious and wants, because Mars is on the go right now. Mars is really active. That's why we're having this dark kind of insidious energy, because Mars is the ancient ruler of Scorpio, not just Pluto. So a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. I think that's what you're doing. I think that's what Archangel Michael's suggesting, that you are going to have this stability. You're going to have a new love. The wheel is turning in your favor. And there's no reason to push, because what you don't know, you don't need to know. It might mess you up here. Like, wow. King of Earth, slow and steady man. Somebody reliable, dependable. See, generous, professional, responsible, and practical. Very well said, Archangel Michael. A successful time. See, you might be embodying your own masculine energy of owning your own business, defending yourself, feeling that you don't need this knight in shining armor to come and help you, and you're like this damsel in distress. It doesn't have to take from your femininity to defend yourself, to speak up for yourself, to communicate, okay? I think this is the realm of the feminine that we're in. And masculine doesn't like your calmness, doesn't like your descriptiveness. A successful time, confidently accepting opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. I would love Medusa to meet the Midas man. Okay. You're Medusa. I don't know. Is that what's happening? They're going to work it out. They're going to find a way to make it work. Because they're so powerful. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry. My nose is itching. 8 of air. Yeah, somebody wants to communicate. This is that. Somebody wants to, like, it's the white horse energy. An illusion of being trapped. A lack of self-confidence. Oh, a lack of self-confidence. Afraid to take action. That's what they are. They don't have the self-confidence. They don't want to take action. They want you to, they want to know. Like, every masculine at this time has been brokenhearted. Everyone has dealt with some brokenheartedness. So, but with the masculine, they're so fragile that they're like, I'd rather watch you from afar and be with the prostitute that I can pick up the phone and she'll always say yes, and I just need a price, than to deal with collective. That's what they prefer. You know, the OnlyFans, who they can just watch through the screen. It's gonna get really, it's gonna mess them up. Because they look at women differently, and they think that, you know, that I don't know what they're doing, but they want you to be that type of woman that would be a little more easier for them to reach. They don't want you to be at the top of the tree. They don't want you to be so high up on that tree. What is going on here? Oh my God, they're wounded. They're wounded by their mom and dad here. They got mom. See, they got woundedness from mom and dad. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself. So they can't meet you because they're not, they haven't even looked at their wound. They haven't even come to the conclusion of why they have any emotional pain. They don't want to look at mom and dad and say, oh, mom and dad did this, mom and dad did that. The divine feminine was like, my dad did this and my mom, blah, blah, blah. We've already dealt with it. Okay? And in dealing with it, you have to confront it. And much of it is confronting them. The parent or whoever, the uncle, the aunt, the grandmother, whoever it is that did something that was incorrect. I don't know. I don't want to even go there. Spirit! We don't want to go there. It's just... Okay, we just want to get to the healing place, don't we? Yeah, this this has a lot to do with the masculine being confused. Because they have been dealing with toxic, they keep repeating toxic cycles because in a way, there's two things. They're still surrounded by toxic people, which is the toxic parent, which caused the injury in the first place, and they love to blindside them and pretend dumb and gaslight them and just have them be on a hamster wheel doing the same thing, repeating old karmic cycles. The other one is that they were touched and they keep repeating that trauma for themselves. So they're... And then the third one, there's a third one here, okay? I recognize this with somebody who's in a relationship. The Three's Company, third one. Whenever you invite a third party in a coupled situation, you're going to have issues. And it doesn't have to be sex. It could be that somebody listens to the third party. It could be their mother, their roommate, their uncle, their father, their grandparent. Whenever they when that advice takes precedence over communicating with their partner, it's a third party. Yeah, you're the high priestess here who can see past through these things. You can see past the veil. The veil is so thin, 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 thin right now. So, what I'm going to tell you is really interesting because, you know, I've been thinking a lot, and it's dangerous when I think a lot. So basically, I was listening to some music and the commercials came out, and they're going to have concerts in Las Vegas. And I thought, well, isn't that interesting? We're smack in the middle of eclipse season, where this grand portal is here from September 7th to the 21st. Partial eclipse on both sides in September season, which is very spiritual with opposite Pisces, the North Node. And Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, 11th house. The young people, children. So when I told you watch your children, I didn't know exactly what I was saying, but yeah, even your young child's mental realm and how they're being manipulated by the media, because we're not as computer savvy as our children in their 20s, not teens, even early 30s. And they have hijacked, okay, the word is I can't even say the word, that's why I better not say the word. But so they desensitize them by making them play these games of war and shooting in the so then they're desensitizing our children. That's what I mean, watch your children. They're desensitizing them from stuff. So yeah, 7 of air. So they always want you like as an option. Wow. So this energy is way off kilter here. These men that they're offering you, like these men or whoever they are, entities, vessels, whatever they are, that are coming towards the collective, they have been taught through the system or through relationship harvesting. Wow. I just heard that through relationship harvesting. That they partner up. Okay, so this may not be for everybody, but this is kind of a collective reading, and I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna channel what I feel. So these men that are coming here, they've been taught to like triangulate women by working with a man, working with a buddy, okay? And the buddy is the one that they communicate really with. And then they go towards these women, okay? They put them in as options, okay? These women, I'm going to pick this one, I'm going to pick you, I'm going to pick the blonde, I'm going to pick the redhead, I'm going to pick the dark-haired one. And they put them in as options. And they rotate them. Like that's what I feel. Like they don't really commit to anything because they are brokenhearted from a family wound about relationships. These probably could be kids from divorced families. Knight of Water, yeah. So they can love bomb. Whoa, they come in and love bomb. They're really romantic. Pretend that they're falling in love with you. As if they would give you a proposal right then and there. I'll show you the cards. I'm sorry. Let me just channel this. The need to balance emotions, an invitation to a special event. Woo! Maybe somebody wants to invite you to something. You're going to have the strength here. I think I have to go. So let me just finish this up. Yeah, the Four of Wands. Okay, so somebody might, yeah, so hey, heck, man, somebody might come in. They put you, maybe that was the past. They put you in as an option and they were doing that. But they want to come in and renew this with Archangel Jeremiah. So let me just look at that. They want to come in and renew it, but it's very emotional. Knight of Cups. This could be a water sign, and that could be that Scorpio energy. All right, I ran out of time. Maybe they feel they ran out of time with you. Much love and light. Don't forget to give me a like, and if you subscribe, I'll put you down to get this deck. Also, a free reading, a love reading, or a spiritual path reading. Take care.